So now the RH incompatibility. So as we earlier studied about the RH factor, that it is nothing but the protein which is present on the surface of RBC, right? It is similar to that of the A antigen and B antigen, right? So RH antigen is similar to one which is present in the rhesus monkeys. That's why it is named as RH. Hope you got it now. Rhesus monkeys. Okay, so it is named as RH factor. It is mostly observed on the surface of RBCs of majority of human beings. Like 80% of the human beings have this RH factor. So if it is present, then it is RH positive. If it is negative, then it is the RH factor is absent. So if the RH negative person exposed to the RH positive person, then it will form the antibodies against that RH antigen. Yes. Okay. Because this RH negative person is exposed to RH positive. So the body will form the antibodies against this RH factor, right? So thus the RH grouping is also very important to be matched before the transfusion, because I am having the RH negative blood. Okay, so I can't get the blood from the RH positive, then my body will form the antibodies against it. So this is nothing but the that kind of mismatching, it is nothing but the RH incompatibility, right? So I will explain this with one very known example. Okay, so if the father is having the RH positive, that is positive blood group, and the mother is having RH negative, and if their mating happen, then the fetus is produced with RH positive, right? It father is positive, mother is negative, then if their mating happen, then the fetus with RH positive is produced. So RH negative mother carrying the her first RH positive fetus, right? It is very important. So why I have highlighted this, or why I have stressed it, you will understand it later, right? RH negative mother carrying her first RH positive fetus. So if the RH antigen from developing fetus can enter the mother's blood during delivery through the placenta, right? The mother is having RH negative, but the baby, that the fetus is having, the developing fetus having the RH positive. So the RH antigen from the fetus can enter into the mother's bloodstream during the delivery through the placenta. Yes, because placenta supplies the blood and nutrients to the fetus, no? So it will go into the mother's bloodstream. In response to the fetal RH antigen, the mother will produce the anti-RH antibodies, right? Because the body will defend, no? Whatever may be it, either it is fetus or something, everything it is foreign to our body if it is not ours. So it is, the body will produce the anti-RH antibodies, right? So if a woman becomes pregnant with another RH positive baby, then her anti-RH antibodies will cross the placenta and damage the fetal RBCs. Okay, so they have given, if the woman becomes pregnant for the second time, right? It is the first time. Okay, so no complications will arise here, because the mother don't have any antibodies earlier, right? If that RH blood, that RH antigen cross through that placenta and it will enter into the bloodstream, then it will produce the RH anti-RH antibodies, right? So if the woman becomes pregnant for the second time, then it is complicated, right? For the first child there is no complications, for the second child the complications arises, because already the RH antibodies are produced there. Okay, so this can damage the fetal RBCs, right? It will pass through that placenta, because that blood supplied from the mother only. So it will pass through that and it will damage the fetal RBCs, and this can cause the serious complications like the serious type of anemia. Yes, and jaundice may also it will cause, and it will destroy the fetal RBCs, right? So in the diagrammatic form I have represented here father with positive, mother with negative, their mating, and here it is the mother's blood and it is the placenta So the fetus is having Rh positive, mother is having negative. So Rh antigen from fetus enter the mother's blood during the delivery. Okay, this will enter into the mother's blood during the delivery. So that delivery has happened, so the mother with the negative blood group now produce the anti-Rh antibodies, right? So for the second pregnancy, during the second pregnancy, already anti-Rh antibodies are there, mother with negative, but the baby again with the Rh positive. Yes, baby, if it is the second baby having the Rh negative, then no problem is there. But the second baby is also with the Rh positive, then the complications will arise, because already the Rh antibodies are there in the mother's blood. So if woman again pregnant for second time with Rh positive fetus, then the mother Rh antibodies cross the placenta and destroy the RBCs, right? So if woman having the first child with Rh positive and she herself is negative, so don't go for another baby. And if you want to take that chance, then anti-Rh antibody should be given as the treatment. Okay. And it will cause the complications like the serious complications like the anemia and the jaundice to the baby, and this condition is called as erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, if the mother is the mother is negative and the fetus is positive, then it will cause this type of complications, and it is nothing but erythroblastosis fetalis. And if we want to avoid such conditions, then the treatment actually it is not there, but we can give the anti-Rh antibodies to the mother. Okay, so we can avoid this condition. So this is all about my topic, that is blood grouping, that is ABO grouping and the Rh grouping. Thank you so much.